Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by my channel. Please hit that subscribe button for me and like the video if you don't mind. Um, so everything in this video is alleged, y'all, except for what I'm about to say. I've been trying to do this video since about 8:30 last night because I wanted to get it out. Every time I go to upload the videos into KineMaster, for some reason it was tripping hard. So I had to like go through the video and clip out, I guess, certain stuff that they were saying. I don't know what it is, but I mainly wanted y'all to see the pictures, the video on this first one, to see the police presence at the Miami Mall, because that's what this video is about. It's about the alleged, the aliens that was allegedly at the mall in Miami. The police presence was crazy. They said it was kids that was into it and shooting fireworks at people and stuff like that. But y'all, I never saw this many cop cars in my for 14 fights. It's like the whole perimeter is locked down. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a no-fly zone that they put on at the airport in Miami. But y'all, look at this police presence. It's crazy. Check this out, y'all.
Alleged alien attack in Bayside Mall in Miami, Florida. This comes after police flood the mall January 1st at 9:35 p.m. as can be seen in this video. Surprisingly, this is the first time that we're seeing information come out in videos like this from this January 1st event several days later, with some witnesses coming forward claiming to have seen 8 to 10 foot creatures that line up very much with what we saw in Las Vegas before. Of course, the media is giving us a little bit of a different story. However, even they can't decide what story to land. It seemed to match the description of 8 to 10 foot tall creatures. I would love to see the dash cams on these police cars and witnesses themselves coming forward to say that there were aliens in the mall.
We happened to be at that mall, so we had Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside, sound like firecrackers or something. So, I originally thought that they were shooting. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like, we just see all these people running. Like, I'm talking about moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, old people even move. I'm talking about moving. So, my girl, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, fuck all that. We out. Like, I'm not going to ask no questions. We just going to follow the crowd. Next thing you know, real like gunshots start going off. So you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving.
Now, does this not look very much like the shadowy creature he was describing? And does this not sound very much like the aliens described in the Las Vegas? What's stranger still to me about this is that we're getting witnesses coming out saying it's 8 to 10 foot creatures. Not just this guy talking, but people writing in, tweeting in, writing into the media. And the media is still talking about this fight. However, we have footage of an anomalous thing happening here. We have quotes from the suspects saying they were so scared for their lives. Most of them did not pull out their phones because they saw these creatures and they were running. Here in the video, you can see people running and you can see spotlights. This does not look like it's for teens fighting in the mall. Now, here's the thing. We're not getting any video from inside the mall. And that's what's wild to me, but it matches the account of them not pulling out their phones, like I just said, I'm sorry, I'm just blown away by them not pulling out their phones because they were scared from their lives. Because if it was teens fighting or teens rioting or teens throwing off fireworks, we'd have video of that. And not video of outside hours later that's unrelated. Video from in the mall, because that's the world that we live in. We see stuff like that and it gets recorded all the time. That's why we always see these videos of these riots and these kids acting crazy outside. So why not this time? Stranger still is that there were talks of NDAs, and now even this person deleted their video. There was a young lady at the mall who also made a video that I had watched, and I was going to actually include that video in this video. However, she also deleted her video, and there were two statements that have officially been redacted. So what exactly went on in the mall? People were talking about NDAs. They're saying that the area blacked out. Some said that the airport shut down, but it actually didn't. But there was a no-fly zone over the mall. Something major happened at this mall, and whether it was an alien, or just some form of anomaly, I don't think it was kids fighting in the mall. I don't think you need 60 cop cars, helicopters, searchlights, a no-fly zone at a mall for teenagers fighting at the mall. That just makes no sense to me. And why are these people redacting their statements and videos getting deleted, and we have no video from inside the mall at all?
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami. Esto es en...
Yo, what up, peace, good morning. Yo, I just got back from Miami, like, this morning. And I was over there when all that shit went down at the mall, you know? And there was some stuff going on. Yeah, there was some teenagers involved, and I'll tell you that because I was there. I'll break it down to you as far as like what went down and stuff like that. But there was a bunch of teens, right? And they had some little fucking little like a radio, like a little DVD player. They were fucking around with it. They were like, yeah, watch this. And then I'll show you. Watch, let me flip this shit around. Show you exactly what's going on. Okay, I was in Miami because I was on a little graffiti expo and shit. So I was over there because dudes had me over there so I can go paint, right? So I was hanging around with my mans, and then we went to the mall just to see what's up. So this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what I'll draw you what can happen. This is what happened. Okay, there was a whole bunch of teens, right? A whole bunch of teens, and they had this little fucking box, like a little DVD player type thing, right? And they were like, yeah, watch, go ahead. And there was a whole bunch of them, but they looked all nerdy. They weren't like thugged out. They all dressed nice and shit or whatever, but they were just right there, combo and shit. And a lot of them had like backpacks, and some of them had like weird guys' glasses, like welding glasses. And I was like, what the fuck? And the other guy was like, just go ahead and plug it in. We're right here, we're safe, and so somebody plugged this shit in, and it started flickering, right? Because there was a column right here. I was over here on the top. I was up here on the top of the level. They were down here, and I was watching them from over here. Okay? So this shit started flickering, and it was flicking the rows of lights right here. All these lights were flickering. Then it started popping. When it started popping, everybody from over here started running this way to see, because everybody was nosy. And as soon as it started popping, this thing started glowing, and it started going like a force field. Woo, 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 woo. And everybody that was behind this, that I was seeing, everybody looked like this. Like digital. Like it was being disrupted by the wave. Only right here. Not right here. Everything else was still flickering. Right here was still popping. People were running. As soon as they got close and they see how this thing was moving, everybody started going this way. when they started going this way, these guys started backing up because from this, it started glowing and it looked like somebody put a foot out like that. And then somebody put a hand out like that. And then all you see was this. All you see was like this, an image like that. That's all I seen. This was all glowing, so it was bright. This was the dark thing that I thought I seen come out. It looked like that. That's what came out. I was right here looking. It was me and 4 other dudes. 2 other guys ran over here and started filming. I'm waiting for them to give me the footage. But they say they got this thing coming out, and it didn't look like somebody. It looked more like everything got disrupted and was all wavy, and it did that effect. That's what it looked like to me. You know, I'm a graffiti artist. You know, I can do all kinds of shit with a spray paint can and make shit look like, you know, whatever. But, you know, when you get a mirror and bend it and all kinds of crazy shit, or, you know, the sounds and whatever shit they got going on. But yeah, man, I seen this. This is what I seen. And it looked like it was coming out of this. And it's because whatever little box they had was bright and almost like you know, one of those military flashlights that they were trying to plug up, but it had like a horn to it, because it was like, Arr! And all this was like disrupting, and this shit right here was popping, you know, all this right here was popping. But this is what I seen. This is what I seen come out. And everybody's taking off, screaming like, oh my God, look at that. Everybody's turning around and look back to see this. And they were like, oh my God, and running. And at that point, this shit already fell and broke. And we were still right here walking this way because somebody started shooting from over here. Because we seen lights, like 2 or 3 lights. And then the dudes that are right here, because those people right here looking, they took off this way. That's what I seen.